What's going on, you guys? I'm, as always, Mr. Grimreaper 2 with the one and only Dark Knight 987, and welcome to another edition of Rip from the Silverscreen. Tonight, we review James Wan's first of many in this series, the very first Saw. This movie was directed by the legendary James Wan. It stars Carrie Ellis, Danny Glover, Monica Potter, Michael Emerson, Ken Lewing, the legendary Tobin Bell, and one of the producers who did the screenplay and the story for this, Lee Whannell. So we are going to go through the plot as always, and we're going to talk about this and give our thoughts on the very first Saw. And make no doubt about it, this will not be the only time we talk about Saw. We will do every one of the Saw films. And I think we did Jigsaw already. I think.
Yeah.
Well, I think we did a review for that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I think we did. Yeah, we did.
But we're gonna do the other ones. If y'all guys want to watch the Jigsaw review that I had did, I think a year ago. I'm gonna have to say maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
A year or two ago, we did it.
Yeah.
It is on my channel. That review is on my channel somewhere. So.
Yeah, you go to Grimreaper channel and find it there. It should be there somewhere. But anyway, we're gonna do all the other movies leading to that one. Here we go. What? We have 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. So I'm pretty sure he has seen all the movies. Well, I don't know if he's seen all the movies. I think you have you.
I've seen the first one, and I think I've seen the second one. I don't know if I've seen the rest of them, but
Well, we got to fix that situation.
I know. I gotta watch those. Trust me.
But yeah, we will get to the other ones sometime soon. All right, so here we go. Photographer Adam awakens in a bathtub, his ankle chained to a pipe, with oncologist Lawrence Gordon, who you guys will see in later movies. So, chained across the dilapidated bathroom, with a corpse between them holding a revolver and a microcassette recorder. Both men find a tape in their pockets, and Adam retrieves the recorder. Adam's tape urges him to escape, while Lawrence's tape tells him to kill Adam by 6 o'clock, or his wife and daughter will be killed, and he will be left to die. Adam finds a bag containing 2 hacksaws inside the toilet. Ew. That is not sanitary, trust me. Which they try to use to cut through their chains. But Adam's saw breaks. Lawrence realizes that the saws are meant to be used on their feet, and identifies their captor as the Jigsaw Killer, whom Lawrence knows of because he was once a suspect. Flashbacks reveal that Lawrence, while discussing the terminal brain cancer of a patient named John Kramer, played by Tobin Bell, was approached by detectives David Tapp and Stephen Singh, who found his pen light at the scene of one of Jigsaw's so-called games. Lawrence's alibi cleared him, but he agreed to view the testimony of heroin addict Amanda Young, the only known survivor of one of Jigsaw's traps, who believes the killer helped her. Which, spoilers, if you guys have seen the other movies, you'll know she later becomes one of his helpers. Yeah. Let's see here. In the present, Lawrence's wife Allison and daughter Diana are held captive at home as their captor watches Adam and Lawrence through a hidden camera. Excuse me. The house is simultaneously watched by Tapp. having been discharged from the police and becoming obsessed with the Jigsaw case. Eventually finding Jigsaw's warehouse using the videotape from Amanda's game, there he and Singh apprehended Jigsaw and saved a man from a drill trap. But Jigsaw's escaped after slashing Tap's throat, and Singh was killed by a shotgun trap. Convinced that Lawrence is Jigsaw, Tap has continued to stalk him. In the bathroom, Lawrence finds a box containing 2 cigarettes, a lighter, and a one-way cell phone. Sorry, guys. Okay. And recalls his abduction in a parking garage by a pig masked figure. He and Adam stage Adam's death with a cigarette dipped in the corpse's poisoned blood. But the plan fails when Adam is electrically shocked through his ankle chain. Adam recalls his own abduction in his photo development room. When the power went out, he found a puppet and was attacked by the same pig masked figure. Allison calls Lawrence at gunpoint and tells him not to trust Allison calls Lawrence at gunpoint and tells him not to trust Adam. There we go. Okay. Who admits that he was paid to take photos of Lawrence, many of which were in the bag containing the hacksaws. Adam reveals his knowledge of Lawrence's affair with one of his medical students, whom he had visited the night he was abducted, revealing why Lawrence is being tested. After Adam describes the man who hired him, Lawrence realizes it was Tap. Adam finds a photo he did not take of a man staring out a window of Lawrence's house, whom Lawrence identifies as Zepp, an orderly at his hospital. As the clock strikes 6, Zepp moves to kill Allison and Diana. Allison frees herself and fights Zepp for his gun after he calls Lawrence. The struggle attracts Tap's attention, and he saves Allison and Diana and chases Zepp to the sewers, where he's shot in the chest with a brief struggle. Lawrence, only aware of gunshots and screaming, is shocked and loses reach of the cell phone. In desperation, he saws off his foot and shoots Adam with the corpse's revolver. Zepp enters the bathroom to kill Lawrence according to the rules, but Adam, having survived, bludgeons Zepp to death with a toilet tank lid. As Lawrence crawls out of the room, Adam searches Zepp's body for a key and finds another tape, which reveals that Zepp was another victim following rules to obtain an antidote for slow acting poison he was given. As the tape ends, the corpse rises and is revealed to be John Kramer, the real Jigsaw killer. He reveals that the key to Adam's chain went down the bathtub drain when Adam first woke up. Horrified, Adam attempts to shoot John with Zepp's gun, but John shocks him with a remote. John shuts off the lights and yells, "Game over," before sealing the door and leaving a helpless, screaming Adam to die, thus ending the first Saw film. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My throat's all like. But anyway, okay. So let us talk about Saw, shall we? The first one. What did you think of the first Saw, man?
Well, as I did some kind of freaking me out, I thought it was good. And those of you out there who don't know how I saw this one, my nephew showed it to me. So that's how I know about it. And the courthouse, that scene, it still kind of freaks me out though, even reading about it when the guy cuts his own foot off. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. here's how it. Here's what I think about the first one. I thought the first one was pretty good as far as everything else goes. Um, you don't. Here's the thing. You don't see it coming. That ending, you do not see that shit coming at all. I don't care. Oh, okay. I got people on my Jigsaw review. I want to talk about Jigsaw real quick.
Sure, sure.
My Jigsaw review saying, "Oh, Grim, how come you didn't see it coming? I saw it a mile away." Bullshit. Bullshit. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Bullshit. Me and Knight went to go see Jigsaw. When was it? 2 years ago? I think it was maybe a year ago, year or two at best.
Yeah.
And we went to go see Jigsaw. Me and him were in the theater looking at each other. At the end of that fucking movie, we looked at that movie. At the end of that damn movie, we saw the ending of it, and we could not believe what the fuck happened. So, these movies have a way of shocking the fuck out of you without not even realizing it. You know what I mean? So, you guys are probably gonna say, "Well, Grim, I saw this ending too for Saw. I saw it too." Bull crap. Bull crap. See, James Wan, and we're gonna talk about another movie of his, The Conjuring, this coming Saturday, because he will be here. Knight will be here live and in person when we talk about this movie. When we talk about The Conjuring on this Saturday, but but you guys are gonna sit there and say, "You Grim Knight, how come you didn't see it coming? How in the hell did you not see it coming?" We couldn't. There was no way. Me and him. Remember, dude? During that whole time we were in the theater together, we kept playing the guessing game.
Yeah.
Just like we kept playing the guessing game. Just like this fucking movie had me, and I'm pretty sure that it had him too.
Yeah.
This movie, and just like the other movies too, leave you guessing. And this is something else that I've heard people say. Well, this movie's kind of like Seven in a way. The movie Seven, which we'll talk about which we're gonna get to next year. We will talk about Seven next year. If you guys have not seen Seven, that movie keeps you guessing. That movie keeps you guessing. Who the fuck is the killer? Who is the killer? Where did these two motherfuckers in this restroom come from? You know what I mean? You don't know who the hell these two guys in this restroom are pointing the fingers at each other during this whole movie. You know what I mean? They're pointing the finger at each other. They don't know who the fuck to trust. Then you have a corpse in the middle, or so we thought. It's a fucking corpse in the middle. And during all this, this game is getting played. This game is being played. All the people involved are being played by someone. You don't know who yet.
Exactly. No.
You don't know who. That's what Jigsaw did. That's what the Jigsaw movie did. And that's what this one did. And so did Seven. That's why people compared the first Saw to Seven. But what did you think about it, man? Did you see the ending coming when you first watched it?
Nope. I didn't. I did not see the ending coming at all. I mean, there until the end. And when he comes, he's actually alive the whole time.
Yeah. You don't see it coming.
You don't.
You don't see that ending coming at all. That's what makes this one so good. I don't know why people say that the Saw movies were not good. I thought they were good. I've seen all of them, including Jigsaw. And if I remember correctly, I think we gave that. I think there was some stuff that we said that had problems with it. I think like it was pacing issues and stuff like that we said. But I think I still gave it like a 10 out of 10 or something like that, if I remember correctly. For Jigsaw. But yeah, like I said, you don't see it coming. You don't see the ending coming at all. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it's like a roller coaster ride. You just don't know who to trust. You don't know who to trust. You don't know what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, what is your memory? But what did you think of Tobin Bell as Kramer?
Dude, this guy, he did. I mean, he made a good. I think he made a good villain. He made a good killer. I mean, and of course, I saw the picture of him. You know, a guy like that, he made the perfect, killer. And man, I mean, he's a good actor. Taking them, and I think he did that. He, without a doubt, did a great job.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I agree. I agree. Tobin Bell was really, really good in this movie. Shawnee Smith, who plays the first victim. This movie starts out with her. This movie starts with her. How they filmed it was the most terrifying shit you've ever seen in your fucking life. It is terrifying. It is terrifying what this woman goes through. In the very first 15 minutes of this film, if you guys have ever seen, there's a poster. I'll even show you the poster here. This is what the poster looks like. That's her. In this godforsaken, this disturbing ass fucking entrapment that she has on her skull, on her face, on her head, and this shit is connected inside her face, inside her jaw, and she has a good amount of moments before her face is ripped off. You know what I mean? It is the most frightening fucking shit you've ever seen in your entire life. And I remember watching this, and I remember fearing for her during this, and she went through hell. She went through a living hell. But what do you think of Shawnee Smith, man, in this film? She played Amanda Young, the first victim.
Her. I mean, I'm trying to put it in words that I'm trying to figure out how to. I mean, golly, dude. The first victim of all of this, I mean, yeah.
Oh, I had no idea he was in this movie.
Oh, what's that?
You remember Kenneth Lewing? I can't say his name right. I think I'm butchering it. He played I forgot about this. He played Sang in Rush Hour. Oh, so he was Steven Singh, and he was one of the detectives in the movie. He was Singh in
You're
the movie.
right. I didn't know it was him. Wow. Okay, I get it.
I forgot about that. Yeah, he played the villain in Rush Hour, which we'll talk about sometime soon too.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I thought that this movie was really really good. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 10 out of 10, as I said before.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometime soon we will talk about the other movies and get those out and stuff like that. But yeah, I think the first Saw proves that this shit was horrifying. It was horrifying watching the first one. But let us know in the comment section down below what y'all guys thought about Saw. Coming up next, we got about 3 more reviews tonight. Also, I got a reaction. Well, 2 reactions I got to get to tonight. I forgot. I just learned that they put out the final trailer for Star Wars tonight. So, which I don't know how the hell that I don't know how that movie hasn't even come out yet. It's not coming out for like what 2 months.
Yeah.
So usually they would put out a trailer before the ending before the movie actually comes out. So, but let us know what you guys think about Saw. I'm as always Mr. Grimmer and following too. With the one and only Dark Knight 987. And we'll see you all in the afterlife. Peace.